Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1998 Arizona Diamondbacks Revisionist History. Today's matchup is between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks at Bank One Ballpark. On the mound for the Rockies today is John Thomson, whose record is 2-4 with a 5.36 ERA, and pitching for the D-backs is Jared Fernandez, whose record is 0-1 with a 4.22 ERA. Okay, we won yesterday's ball game. One of the most absurd wins of the year. We had to pretty much play every single player to keep up with the matchups. We managed to get down significantly in the ball game, and then we go to the bottom of the ninth inning, and the Rockies get 2 outs. We have a runner on first, and then the relief pitcher, whose last name was House, I can't remember his first name. I don't think we'll see him today. He's going to be tired, I would imagine. He walks 5 consecutive batters. We tie up the ball game, and then Tony BATISTA wins it with the base hit. I've never seen anything quite like that before in Baseball Mogul. And in fact, we pitch hit Bubba Smith, who made his major league debut in that at bat, and he walked intentionally. They intentionally walked a player in his major league debut, and I looked it up. I typed into AI when I said, has a player in his first plate appearance ever been intentionally walked? And it did actually happen in 2016. Hunter Renfroe, then of the Padres, was intentionally walked by the Giants in his major league debut plate appearance. So it has happened before. But anyway, we ended up winning that ball game, and a game in which we really should have not even been close, but we'll take the victory. And now we've got game 2 today. Against the Rockies, in which Jared Fernandez will make his first start coming off the IL. Of course, he has the knuckleball, and that makes things a little bit more interesting to watch. So hopefully today's game will be entertaining. Let's go ahead and get today's game started. As always, I appreciate everyone following along. Like and or subscribe to the channel. Hopefully, if you're watching this game, I feel bad for you. You did not get raptured today. If you are one of the many left behind, I equate that to life's moguling. If you're left behind today and you were not raptured, you just got moguled. All right, Jared Fernandez getting the start. You'll see his numbers so far. Only made 2 starts, so not a lot to go on. Everybody in the bullpen is good to go. And we pushed the starters back a game, so we're going to have everybody basically rested after today's ball game, with the exception of Hampton. And then we've made one change to the lineup today. We are going to give Pudge his regular day off. Damian Miller will get the start today. He needs one more at bat to get to 100, which would have seemed like an easy thing to do for him because he was our opening day starter at catcher, but we made that trade for Pudge, and that was all she wrote. Okay, we got a righty on the mound, so let's take a look at the lineup for the Colorado Rockies versus the right-hander Jared Fernandez. Batting leadoff at second base is Jason Bates. Batting second in center field is Darryl Hamilton. Batting third in right field is Larry Walker. Batting cleanup at first base is Todd HELTON. Batting fifth in left field is Mark Smith. Batting sixth at third base is Jamie Taylor. Batting seventh and catching is Jeff Reed. Batting eighth at shortstop is Neifi PEREZ. And batting ninth will be the pitcher, John Thomson. Okay, here's Jared Fernandez making his third start. The 26-year-old righty is 0-1 with a 4.22 ERA, 7 strikeouts in 10 2/3. Opponents are batting .250 against him. Fastball topping out at 89 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage is 40%. He's got one good pitch, and that is the knuckler. Overall, rated a 77. The 26-year-old righty is arbitration eligible after the 2001 season. There's his log if you need it. Both games, pretty much what you might expect from a knuckleballer, going a little over 5 innings, giving up 3 runs in each of those performances. We acquired him from Cincinnati with Dmitri Young and Danny Graves, and we gave up Andy Benez and Vicente Padilla. Just in case you had forgotten. Let's take a look at our defense. Of course, we have Dmitri Young out there in left. All the other defensive positions are pretty solid, even behind the plate with Miller. Pretty good defensive catcher. So he's back behind the plate today. Jason Bates will lead it off against Jared Fernandez. Switch hitting second baseman, batting .329. There's the knuckleball. As Bates tries to protect the plate, flies the ball out to left center field. 1 down. Next man up is the center fielder, Darryl Hamilton. Hamilton lines it to center. 2 down. Now, I've noticed that of the 6 pitches, 5 have been knuckleballs and 1 fastball. I only mention that because I always feel like knuckleballers are really just a one-pitch pitcher. And even then, they don't have a fastball. They usually just throw a change-up, which is a change-up from the knuckleball, really. A straight pitch. Larry Walker with a base hit into center field. There's the first hit of the game for the Rockies. Todd HELTON with a 2 down and a runner on first. It's a ground ball to second, and Walker will make the play. We go to the bottom of the first. Let's take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup for today. Batting leadoff in center field is Rob Ryan. Batting second at first base is Travis Lee. Batting third in right field is Bobby Higginson. Batting cleanup at third base is Matt Williams. Batting fifth in left field is Dmitri Young. Batting sixth at shortstop is Tony Batista. Batting seventh at second base is Todd Walker. Batting eighth and catching is Damian Miller. And batting ninth will be the pitcher Jared Fernandez. Take a look here at John Thomson, making only his 10th start of the year, 2-4. With a .536 ERA, 30 strikeouts, and 50 1/3 innings pitched. Opponents are batting .290 against him. Fastball topping out at 93 miles an hour. He's a fly ball pitcher, 60% of the time. Sinking fastball is his only good pitch, rated an 88, pretty solid. Overall rated an 81. The 24-year-old right-hander is arbitration eligible after the 2000 season. Take a look at this. He has 1 back-to-back starts, including 8 shutout innings against the Giants. And then he gave up 2 runs in 7 innings against the Padres. All right, we'll take a look here at the defense for the Rockies. Center field with Hamilton below league average. Corners are good. Infield is excellent. 3 out of the 4 defenders are above 94. That's amazing. Behind home plate is Jeff Reed. I think he's got a poor arm, doesn't he? Yes, a 76. So we might be able to run today. Okay, Rob Ryan leading it off against John Thomson. Here we go. That's a good start. Line drive into center field. Gets past Hamilton for a leadoff triple. That is the 4th triple for Rob Ryan. Take a look at those numbers, especially the extra base hits. Pretty solid. He strikes out more than he should, especially for a leadoff hitter, but we got to like what we see. We're going to go on contact with Travis Lee up. Lee batting .289, looking for his 10th home run. Ground ball to short. Ryan will score. Give Lee the RBI. It's 1-0 D-backs. Quick start for the Snakes. And Bobby Higginson gets a base hit. Pulled into right. His average is up to 316. I guess we let Matt Williams swing away. 1-0. And he rips it into left field. That is the third hit of the inning. I guess we have to hold Mbappe at second. First and second, one out, and Dmitri Young is up. Young does have a career home run against Thomson. 0-2. Rips it down the right field line. That could score Williams from first. Should we send him? No, not on Larry Walker. Walker, with a 91 rated arm. We're going to hold him at third, and Young has an RBI double. Take a look at what he's done this year. That's 26 total doubles, 7 as a Diamondback. Okay. Let's see. We've got second and third with one out. We're going to go on contact again, although BATISTA, not a good contact hitter. Thomson, he's 1 for 3 against Thomson with a home run. 0-1. Here's a ground ball to first. Williams coming home for the third run of the inning. Manufacturing some of these runs. You know, Todd Walker's our hottest hitter right now. He's got a 10-game hitting streak. I didn't even recognize until prior to today's game. There's a full count. And he's going down the left field line. We've got 2 doubles, 2 singles, and a triple. It's 4-0 Diamondbacks. This is exactly what the doctor ordered. It's 4-0. Let's keep it rolling with Damian Miller. 0-1. Ground ball to short. PEREZ making the play. We go to the top of the second. We got a big 4-run lead. Mark Smith is going to lead it off. There's the knuckler. So, again, I've noticed he leads with a fastball, and then he goes right to the knuckleball. 1 out. Jamie Taylor will take ball 4. You're going to get a lot of those when you have a knuckleballer on the mound. Also, maybe we should make, in the future, make Miller the, what do you call it? The, hang on. The personal catcher. We should do that. Okay, Jeff Reed. That's another knuckleball. Ground ball to second. Can we turn 2 with the catcher? Yes. Double play. Bottom of the second. Here's the pitcher, Fernandez. He's 0 for 3 on the year. Ground ball to second. So Thompson's going hard curve and then 4 sinking fastballs. It's got to be tough to hit a home run on a sinking fastball. He's given up 4 this year in 51 innings. 1 out for Rob Ryan with a ground ball to third. He got everything started with that triple. 2 quick outs for Thomson here in the second. And make it a 1-2-3 inning as Lee grounds to Neifi PEREZ. Top of the third, and PEREZ will lead it off. Batting average at .351. And he's going to get an extra base hit here. Left center. That is a double for PEREZ. 28 doubles. We'll pull the corners in. I'm assuming Thomson will bunt. 2-2. Bunts a knuckleball. Come on. PEREZ gets to third. I would like to see a real pitcher try to drop a bunt down on a knuckleball. PEREZ is at third. I guess we have to play back and allow that run to score. 3-1 to Bates and ball 4. Now we can justify playing back for a double play. Darryl Hamilton kills righties though, batting .341. Oh no. And the bases are loaded for Larry Walker, who, with one swing of the bat, will tie it up. I mean, I'm really thinking about bringing a left-hander here. Larry Walker does not hit lefties well, and I just don't want to see one pitch make the game go away here. I guess we have to give it a try. Well, fly ball to right, that'll get PEREZ in. Bobby's got a good gun, though. Oh, he's not going on Bobby! That's solid, good job. And now we got to get Todd HELTON. One pitch from getting out of the jam. 1-2. Popping it up down the first baseline, about halfway. And we do get out of the jam. Show a little faith in Fernandez, and he digs himself out. We go to the bottom of the third. Here's Bobby Higginson to lead it off. Line drive to the left, that's catchable. As Mark Smith ranges to his left to make the grab. Matt Williams with a ground ball to second. That's 6 in a row for Thomson. And Dmitri Young will get a base hit. Maybe another double. Well, cut off by Hamilton. Young doesn't have that kind of speed. And then Tony Batts striking out, swinging. Top of the fourth. Mark Smith leading it off, 1-1. Whoa! Knuckleball is crazy. Ground ball to first. So Travis Lee did make his first error of the season. I think that was actually 2 games ago when I was really pissed off. So I didn't acknowledge it. So he's not going to have a perfect year at first. But I would think he's still able to get a gold glove, perhaps. So that's the 4th walk for Fernandez. I don't think we let him go through the lineup again. Let's try to get PEREZ here. 2-2. There's a ground ball to first. So Fernandez will be up this inning, and I don't think he bats. We'll bring in some left-handers. So anyway, Todd Walker will lead off the bottom of the 4th. And he strikes out on a check swing. 1 out for Damian Miller. Miller gets a base hit. Singles into center. Good job. Fernandez will come out of the ball game. Not a terrible performance. The 4 walks, though, we got to clean that up. Karimi Garcia coming into the ball game. Pinch hitting. Batting .203 versus righties. 1-2. He's going to pop it up down the first base line near the coach's box for out number 2. And Rob Ryan, 0-2, strikes out. 3 Ks for Thomson. We go to the top of the 5th, 4-0 Diamondbacks. The pitcher, and then we start hitting the lefties. So we're going to go to Neil Weber. Neil, my son, my precious boy, taking a look at his log. He's only pitched in one game since coming back up from the September call-ups. And he went an inning, gave up a walk, struck out a batter. We have no strikeouts today. Maybe this time with John Thomson, full count, and he walks the pitcher. So we've walked 5 batters and not struck out a single person. And he's going to walk another one. And he's going to walk another one. And he's going to walk another one. And he's going to give up another hit. And he's going to give up some more. Nothing we can do about it, so we may as well just play it out. Oh, he's thrown out at third, so the run does score. And Larry Walker thrown out by Dmitri Young. How many unrealistic things are we going to see today? We've walked 7 batters in the first 5 innings. And now we've had Dmitri Young throw out Larry Walker. We knew this would not be a shutout, but just the way we get to these scores is so unrealistic, I guess is the best way to put it. There we go. Finally, they walked one. And a double play. Oh, no. 6th inning. Let's see if Neil Weber's figured anything out here. There we go. Wow, the crowd is really loud. Striking out a batter in the 6th inning with nobody on. Jeff Reed. And then Neifi PEREZ. Can't imagine Thomson will bat. PEREZ flies out. All right. That's an okay performance by Weber. He gave up 2 runs in 2 innings. Here's Tony Bats. Thomson coming out again. We got all of our runs in the first. Very typical of Baseball Mobile. Not a lot since then. Another 1-2-3 inning. So Thomson has figured it out. Weber coming out. It's Dan Chalowski. Where's he been this series? We've got a righty, a switch, and a lefty. Okay, we'll bring in Sadowski. We're going to play this like we're trying to win. Oh, wow. Chalowski is 1-for-1 against Sadowski. And also the SKYs, that's not very... When you see ski, you don't see a lot of SKYs. Striking him out. Good job. Bates is a good hitter no matter if it's from the left or the right. So we'll let Sadowski face him, and he strikes him out. Good job, Sadowski coming out of the game. We're going to bring in Joel Adamson, who has been really good, right? Yeah. We called him back up August 28th, and he has yet to give up a run. Facing Darryl Hamilton. 0-2. And combined strikeout to side. We'll take it. Mike DeGene coming in. Adamson coming out. For a pinch hitter, it'll be Gary Maddox Jr., and that way we'll bring him in defensively for the meat hook. Pinch hitters usually get on. Line drive to center. Caught. One out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Rob Ryan. Oh, you know what? I know it's late in the game, but I forgot to say this earlier. I have not heard from Thomas D. Thomas Day is his name. Thomas, if you're out there, I'd like to hear from you, buddy. Just make sure you're okay. As Travis Lee gets a base hit to right. I did contact you through your Instagram just to check in on you, buddy. So if you hear this, just leave a note if you can. 2 down. And there's a ground ball to short. And also, I have not heard from Julio L. in 2 weeks. He's usually a commenter every ball game. And I just get concerned when there's people in your life that you hear from regularly, and then all of a sudden they're gone. So I hope he's all right. I hope everybody's good. I hope you got raptured today. But you have to be naked to be raptured. And I mean, like when I'm at home, it's fine. But I had to go to Walgreens, and they did not want me to be naked in their store. So I had to put some clothes on. So if the rapturing happened while I had my clothes on, I guess that's on me. All right, so here's Chris Hammond here in the 8th inning. We're up 2 runs. This feels shaky at best. We got all the runs in the first, and they've given us basically nothing since then. And that would not happen unless they're about to put up some runs against us. Let's see what happens with Chris Walker. We got Maddox in left. Okay. So yeah, we were never going to win today. We know that now. And we've walked 8 batters or more, I guess. This is nothing we can do. We just have to let it play out. There's a line drive to first. Everybody getting back, of course. We'll play back for the double play. Nope, gotta give him another walk. Great. Pinch hitter, it's Dante Bichette. Oh, all right, well. We'll bring in Nelson Cruz to give up the grand slam. Play back for the double play. 0-2. Wow, that is our... you know, I don't really know how I feel about Nelson Cruz, but the one thing you'll say about this guy is he will strike you out. It's kind of amazing at how many... He's got as many strikeouts as hits given up. That does not happen in this game. Well, we got to leave him in there with Neifi PEREZ up. A base hit will tie the ball game. Toughest hitter on the team. Here we go. Bases juice. 2 down. And he walks him in. No, 3-1 count. Ground ball to first. And again, we get out of a bases loaded jam. Kurt Manwaring coming in to play catcher. That's a big upgrade defensively. And Mike DeGene coming back out. Hey, there's a base hit on an 0-2 count for Matt Williams. We're out of lefties. So we'll go to Olmedo Science. He does hit righties pretty well. Batting .304, and we can hit and run to stay out of the double play. 0-1. That's a ground ball to short. Williams will move over. Let's take a look at the in-game stats. Yeah, Batista's 0 for 3 today. He does have an RBI. You could use a clutch hit here. Does strike out a lot. 0-1. And a base at the left. I don't know if Williams will score. Oh, he does score. It's 5-2. We'll take that insurance run. Runner on first for Todd Walker. No relation to Larry Walker. Well, we got a hit and run here also. Ground ball. Cut off by the second baseman, Bates. Batista will advance. Damian Miller, 1 for 3. He's got his 1 hit today. Good for him. That's all he's getting. Okay, we go to the top of the 9th inning. We are out of lefties that we trust. But I will bring in Omar Dahl to close this game out. Dahl's blown 8 saves. I mean, no, you're saying I'm asking for it. John Vanderwall will pinch hit. He's been in 25 games with 20 at-bats. He's walked 8 times. He's got a .643 on-base percentage. You'd think they'd find a room for him somewhere on the team to play every day. Okay, defense looks good. Let's see what happens. 0-2. There's a ground ball to short. BATISTA will toss him out. Jason Bates hits lefties pretty well. Base it. Maybe 2. Oh, we're not going to get the hustle double. Runner on first. Not really worried about that run. Let's go after Darryl Hamilton here. 205 hitter, but of course he has to get a hit because it's lefty on lefty. And now a 3-run home run by Larry Walker will tie it. Fly ball to center. Come on, Ryan. Nope, that's the ball game. Now we can just wrap it up. HELTON pops it up. And we'll bring in Felix Rodriguez. We probably should have just brought him in anyway. First and second. Ground ball to short. Diamondbacks win 5-3. Handshakes, butt slaps, slappy steaks. Well, we've won both games of the series by scoring 5 runs. I would have thought we'd be capable of putting up more. But we'll take it. Here's a look at the standings. Baltimore is eliminated now, it appears. See ya, Baltimore. Let's take a look at the National League. No one has been eliminated yet. Cincinnati's got to be very close. And I guess you could say the same for Colorado. 23 games back. We got, what do we have? 22 to go. Or 23 perhaps. So yeah, Cincinnati and Colorado will be eliminated here shortly. We're winning, so everybody else must win. Let's take a look at the wild card. Oh, we moved up past Montreal, who's lost 5 in a row. And now Florida and Milwaukee are within the wild card. 8 games back. That's tough. Cleveland's got 1.5 up on New York. Oh, so Kansas City's still in the race, right? I mean, they're in first. Okay. They've lost 3 in a row as well. It's just so annoying how the games equalize the standings at the end of the year, no matter what. It doesn't matter how big of a lead. Even Anaheim's back in it, and they're horrible. So that's just stupid. Take a look at headline news. Brainiac baseball, Daily Beat, nothing. Transactions. We do have a injury and a retirement. Pat Henkin. Oh, man, that guy's injured every year. Although his health is an 85, he's going to miss all of next year, it looks like, almost. Can't do the math, but that's not good. And he was 12-7 with a 5 ERA. Okay, then we have one retirement. And that's Chip Hale, who goes on to be the Diamondbacks manager. He did not play in the majors this year. Okay. Let's pull up the box score and get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and or subscribe to the channel. Hit the hype button if you got a phone that you're watching it on. Okay, player of the game. Man, this is a tough one. Who had the game-winning RBI? Travis Lee did. No, I'm going to give it to Tony BATISTA. He drove in a run on a fielder's choice, and then he had that RBI in the 8th inning that made me feel a little bit better about things. So we are going to give it to Tony BATISTA today. Clint Sadowski gets his first win. 1-0 on the year. And Felix Rodriguez gets his 12th save. We did walk 9 batters. Yeah, that's really great. And John Thomson takes the loss. He's 2-5 on the year. Jared Fernandez did not give up a run, but he did not pitch good at all. He gave up 6 base runners, didn't strike anybody out. If you can't strike somebody out with a knuckleball, I'm not sure you should be a starter. But that will do it. We will come back tomorrow and play the third and final game of the series. Until then, everyone, have a great day.